So the Inazuma expansion introduced the ability to do gardening and raise plants. I'm briefly going to talk about how to get into that and a good way of keeping things fast and organized. Once you get into your Serenitea Pot, you'll be able to talk to Tubby and go to the Realm Depot tab named Riches of the Realm. You'll be able to buy different kinds of gardens from here using Realm currency, which as you know generates passively over time. You can also buy warp points to place inside your teapot, which is very useful for checking on your gardens because you can warp right to them. You can buy 2 of each garden, except for 1, which you need to do a quest to unlock the second one. The quest in question will be through this guy, Madarame Hyakube, who is Inazuma's reputation NPC. He chills next to the Kamisato estate on the right side of the map. The same quest will also unlock the seed dispensary gadget, where you can check all the seeds you currently have. You can also equip it as a gadget to use it quickly, which is not very useful. That's because you can't use it while you're inside the teapot, which is exactly where it would help you out the most, since you'd be gardening in there anyway. You can use it just fine when you're out in the world though. Once you've actually gotten your gardens, you can place them down by going into the Serenitea Pot's furnishing placement screen and going to the landforms tab. Inside of that tab, it's the icon on the very right, or right here. I've placed all of mine down already, so I have none, but they would be in here. As you can see, I like to keep all of mine in the same place for optimal planting and harvesting. When it's time to plant, you can walk up to a garden, interact with it, and then you can choose which seeds to plant and how many of each to plant. I like to put down plants that are annoying to gather out in the world, like naku weeds, xingshan flowers, or seagrass. And here's the big one, I like to plant all of them at the same time, so yes, delay planting even a single one until you've got all 6 plots placed down. You'll thank me. That's because if we plant all our seeds at the same time, we can harvest all our plants at the same time. And the reason why this is important is because we've already put all of our gardens next to each other to speed up their use. Why does that matter? Well, I'll tell you why. When you check the growth progress of your plants while questing out in the world using your map, it can be hard to select and keep track of individual ones since they're close together. But because we planted all our seeds at the same time, this is not a problem. Because all of them were planted at the same time, all of them have the exact same timer, which means it's easy to check how much time is remaining on all of them just by looking at one. When it's time to pick them, it's exactly what you would expect. They're just like the normal plants you'd find out in the world, making gardening a good way to supplement your material gathering. Also, if you harvest plants from your various gardens enough times, you get achievements, so it's another way to make a few extra primogems, which is another incentive to get into it. Thanks for watching this overview. I have 5 or 6 more Genshin Impact videos that are already recorded and need editing. I'll see you in those, and may the night keep you safe.